happy April 1st and welcome to the Sewing Buzz. First of all, welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and of course to everyone who continues to tune in from week to week. Don't forget, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Make sure you thumbs up the video on your way out, and don't forget to also leave a comment if you have any questions or anything like that. But subscribe, hit the bell, and yes, let's go ahead and jump into this month's Sewing Buzz because it is a little bit of a doozy. So jumping into this month's Sewing Buzz, I'm so excited. Okay, if anybody has been following my channel for any length of time, you know last summer, it was July, maybe June, July, maybe even August, I had said that I would start incorporating the NaturalDane chats, interview chats, and I never started. Never started those. So that is a quick interview that I would do with someone else in the sewing community. Perhaps I'm trying to make sure I stick to people maybe that you may have heard of and others that maybe you have not at all heard of, and ask them some questions and share all that and everything on the channel. So my intentions initially, I was thinking about doing it as a separate video, but I was like, nah, I'll just throw it as part of, I'll put it on the end of these videos once a month. So at least I have the next 3-4 Sewing Buzzes scheduled, individual schedule that I'll be doing these interviews with. And so what I'll do is add those on at the end of these videos. There will not be one this month, but starting for next month's video, you will see who I have, and yeah, we're gonna be talking sewing stuff, what's going on out there, maybe introduce you to somebody you've never heard of before and someone new to follow. Whether they have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. They might not be YouTubers, but they might have Instagram page or some other social media. But I will definitely share all of that with you, which I'm excited about because I know I talked about that last summer and never got started. So here we are. Next month, Sewing Buzz will be all, we'll start that whole process, the sewing chat. So yes, very, very excited about that. The other thing is, I had asked in my previous Sewing Buzz video if there is a new, say there's a new sewing tool, notion, something like that you would like for me to try and give a review on during the Sewing Buzz, or you have questions about anything, definitely leave them in the comments and I will address that in the next Sewing Buzz or standalone video or a combination of both. And so you all did come through. In the previous Sewing Buzz video, there was a question, and I have gotten this question before and really haven't dedicated a video to answering the question just yet. But I did get asked a question about rivets, the press tools that I have, as well as why. And so what I am going to do is answer those questions, but there will be, stay tuned for Sunday, because I'll do a more in-depth video. I wasn't sure from the question how much I needed to go into detail in the Sewing Buzz, just answering the question, but I am going to, because I have in other videos been asked about the ones that I use and why and all that good stuff. I have decided to do a standalone video as well that is coming up on Sunday, which will be way more in depth. So if there is something that yes, I should have time to see the questions. So if there's something about press tools, press plate and all that stuff, rivets that you might have, I should be able to have seen those questions by the time that video go up. I'll just push recording that. I'll already know what I'm gonna say and do and all that, so I can always push that out as far as I can, hold off, and so I can answer those questions in that video. So today is all about the press tools that I have, and then you know why I have them, and then also new pattern releases, which there were so many. And I always have to give this caveat. There are so many patterns that have been released. I only mention those that caught my eye. So there are plenty that have come out that maybe I don't mention, but for whatever reason they didn't necessarily catch my eye, or yeah. So I just drilled down to those few that I wanted to talk about, but there are still quite a few that I want to talk about. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump on in, but I wanted to let you know, starting next month, we will have our sewing chats. Our first person will be up next month, and you'll see who that is. And then, again, I'll be talking about the press tool today, but also if you have questions, again, about particular notions, sewing related, or a new tool or something you want me to try and review, definitely leave that down below and I will add that into the mix. But let me go ahead and show you the press tools that I have and why I have them. Okay, so for the those who wanted to know, I do have two pressing tools, table presses, and so from two different companies. And I also have, I'll show you a manual one that I also have that I actually recently purchased because of the Georgia the bag I just did. What was that called? The Gabby Day Trip. The Gabby Day Trip. And so I'll link that up above if you want to see it, the review on that pattern. So what I have is, and I will show you the two press tools that I have. I have this one, which is by Gold Star Tools, and then I also have the Cam table press as well. Now, my original reason for getting a table press actually was to do jean rivets. that's the first thing, and this was the first one I purchased. If you saw my video for the Cam snaps one, I'll leave a video up here where I kind of show how to use some of the snaps or whatever, but this was the first table press I ever purchased, was the Gold Star Tools one, and it was only for doing jean rivets. Well, I stumbled onto the desire and joy of making handbags, having made, well, I just made that one just recently, I discovered that, oh yeah, I can also use these table presses to do rivets and whatnot, and grommets, if I wanted to, in handbags and wallets or whatever. Obviously you can put grommets in clothes as well, so you can. I have not tried that at all, but I use these table presses, both of them, for handbag and wallet making, if I need to add rivets, punch holes, different things of that nature. And so the other thing that I have purchased is, this is called a press plate. So say there is, and I purchased these from Debbie Hunker. So many of you follow her here on YouTube, Dudabug. And so yeah, I purchased these from her. She had these available for your Gold Star. I believe she's still selling for the Gold Star, but she also selling for the Cam. And I want to say it might be another table press that she sell these for, to fit those different pressing table press tools. And so essentially what you're doing here with these is you put them onto your table press. So if you have something that, say, is more shallow, and the depth that you need, let me see if I can show you, the depth that you need to press is needs to be raised up. That's what these are. These are risers. These are our press risers. And so mine fits the Gold Star. That's when I purchased these. And so so yeah, that is, and you also can use it for, say you have something really thick. You do have the option, you have two options, a couple options, actually more than two, but the two I'll mention is you can use your press risers, your press plates to, say you have thick vinyl, you can put that into your press tool and use the riser to really press that down and kind of flatten it out so you can sew through it or whatever. But you also can use a mallet as well to thin out that seam if it's pretty thick or something like that. But I have used the riser for that purpose and it worked well. Now I will say there are many do your research, because there are many reviews on purchasing the Gold Star versus the cam press tool. I will say, I'm just going to be upfront and honest, there are a lot of bad reviews for Gold Star press tools. I have not had any issues with their customer service. I have not had any issues personally with the product or anything like that. So I can't speak to that. I don't know, but there have been quite a few negative reviews for Gold Star, and I just want to say that because everybody who anytime I've talked about the Gold Star tool always mention something negative about Gold Star, and I just don't have that experience, but I do want to be upfront and let you know about it. Now cam snaps, love their customer service. They are absolutely awesome. They're very helpful. Like I said in that video that I've linked above, go and check that out. I've talked about their customer service and how I had come to purchase this. The reason I have two press tools though is the ease of construction and putting together handbags and wallets. The Gold Star press tool I use to set my rivets, and my cam snap I use, this actually has the hole punch on it now, I use to punch holes into whatever it is I need to put a rivet in or whatever. And I also use my cam snap to set snaps. So I use utility snaps. You all seen in garments I've made for my husband, say instead of doing a jean button I might do a snap, or instead of buttons down the shirt I might do snaps. And so I have it for the utility snaps, the die set tool for utility snaps, as well as for plastic snaps. So many use plastic snaps to put in garments, especially things for babies and children, different things of that nature. Wallets, I did a little cosmetic case that had the plastic snap, and I use my cam press tool for that. So, and I do have the manual rivet set as well, but this is for, I only use this for, like I said, the bag I just made, because the bag couldn't fit all the way up into the press tool, so I needed to do it manually to set the rivet, which was fine. And so yeah, so those are the two that I have. And like I said, I didn't know how much detail the individuals wanted in this video, so I'm going to save the rest for a detail how I use them, what die sets I have, why I have those, and just do a quick demo. So yeah, that one will be a little bit more in depth on Sunday, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So yes, now it's time to switch into all these gorgeous, lovely pattern releases. All right, so let's jump into it. So that, like I said, there were quite a few new pattern releases, and these are all indie. So usually when I do my new pattern releases in the Sewing Buzz, I focus on indie. You all know I'm partial to indie, and so although I did have quite a bit of a haul yesterday from Joann Fabrics, because patterns were 99¢. I mean, come on. But anyway, go check out that video if you missed it yesterday. So these are all new indie pattern releases that I saw, and I thought, yes, these will be nice to talk about and fun to mention. So the first one that I'm going to talk about, and let me slide over so I can share pictures. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Itch to Stitch Gothenburg top, which looks to be so nice and comfy. It definitely comes in the cup sizes. As you all know, she has updated her sizing for a lot of her newer patterns, and I think a couple of her older patterns got updated, but this does go up to a size, I want to say it's a 40, and it does include D-cup options, which is nice. And this particular top has bust darts, and it has a funnel neck and a little bit of a dipped back hem, and it is for knit. So I thought this was super cute, and I was like, yeah, this is nice. And for those where it's still cold, like up in Wisconsin, it's still chilly, this is something, those northern states, and of course if you're in a different hemisphere, this is something that I think you will probably definitely enjoy sewing up, and looks to be very easy. There is a handbag pattern I want to share because I thought this was super cute, and the picture I'm sharing is actually from one of the individuals that I will be having in the sewing buzz here in a couple months, Catherine. But this here is the I think it's pronounced Haley Jade handbag, and this is a new design by KM Designs Pattern Company, and is her first design in this collection. So she has a new collection coming out, and so the first bag in that collection is the Haley, I think it's called Haley Jade handbag, which I thought was really cute. Now the picture you'll see here is the quilting that was done on this bag, which really sets it up a couple notches. The quilting, that part is not included as part of the pattern, but yeah, this is a very cute bag. And yeah, you'll be hearing more from Kathy here in a couple months, so again, make sure that you subscribe to the channel for that. The next is Rebecca Page. So she had a couple patterns that have come out. This first one is the dress, which is called the classic dress, and I thought this was really nice. It has pockets. You all know Rebecca Page Patterns is one of the pattern companies that for plus size that I recommend, because her sizing is really good, her instructions are really good. I have a complete playlist, I'll put it up here, of everything that I've made to date from Rebecca Page Patterns, and my reviews. I've made a code, yeah, go check out that list if you want to get a little bit more familiar with Rebecca Page Patterns and see some reviews before you buy anything. But I thought this classic dress was really pretty. It comes with pockets. I do like the knife pleats and the darted bodice, and it also comes with optional lining. Plus, with a lot of Rebecca Page Patterns, I want to say a majority of them, they always have a children's option. So you do have option for children as well, so you can kind of do that mini-me, or if you have nieces or whatever, you can definitely make this up for them. And it does have 3 sleeve options, and her patterns go up, if you don't know, to a size 5XL. And then the other pattern that she has is the shapewear pattern. Now, me personally, I'm not into shapewear that much, but I'm thinking about this one, because I probably should wear shapewear from time to time, especially if I'm gonna wear something that's fitted. Shapewear definitely comes in handy for stuff like that. But for the most part, I don't mess around with shapewear, but I like this. And again, there was one dress, I remember having a couple dresses actually, that I was like, you know, if I had shapewear, I think I would have liked the way it fit a little bit better. And so I like the options in this pattern, the shapewear pattern. And so definitely something very useful if you have something that's a little bit more form-fitting, maybe it's a little more clingy, you know, that like ITYs tend to be a little bit more clingy, or fabric like that. Jerseys sometimes can be a little clingy. Maybe your rayon jerseys can be a little clingy as well. Maybe having something, your own shapewear fitted to your body that you can wear up underneath that. So that was nice. I thought both of those patterns this month were really good ones. Then you have the designer stitch Shardy knit top and dress. Now this one has a lot of options here, and it goes up to a size 20, US size 26. I do like that it has that peplum version, as well as the knee length and T-length version with all the sleeve options. So I thought this was a really good pattern, especially it also looks to be very beginner friendly. I have noticed on my recent videos, quite a few people who are new to sewing. And so these are, I tried to make sure I mixed in some beginner friendly patterns that I thought you would probably enjoy, especially if you want to purchase indie. Again, for PDF patterns, you will have to send those to your copy shop for print. You all know I have a video on that with PDF plotting. I will link that up above to show you how to do that, to send your PDF pattern, unless you don't mind printing them off and sticking them together. That's also an option too, but y'all know I'm not team that. I'm team send it to the copy shop if you can. The next pattern release actually were 2 from Style So Me patterns. She has released the Jasmine as well as the Blanca, and so I thought these were really nice. Now the Blanca is a nice button-up dress, which I thought was really nice. And I was like, oh, this almost reminds me of, you know, I just did the hack on her, the Daphne, but I was like, this has the pocket and everything. And so yeah, I thought this was really cute. And then the Jasmine I thought was very pretty. And I thought, oh, this will be a nice spring summer dress. Plus, if you did not know, Style So Me Patterns now has membership options. So you can become a member of Style So Me Patterns. And you, with the membership, you do get, from what I remember, you do get the, it's called the So Much Style VIP Club. So you get, I believe it's 30% off the patterns automatically all the time. And then access to her virtual workshops. So she has different workshops on putting dresses together, some of her patterns together, but she also have different technique videos, different stuff like that. So you will have access to those. So yeah, I thought these were some very pretty patterns. And if you did not know that Style So Me Patterns now has a membership option, you now can go check that out over on her website. And so next is the Helen's Closet March top and dress. And as you all know, Helen's Closet goes up to a size 30. And I love this dress. And I absolutely love the neckline. You all know I've been kind of going on and on in my past several videos about necklines that I am finding that I am loving and that I like the way they look on me. And so this dress I thought was so pretty. And yes, I purchased this one. I did. It was on sale. Of course, during the release. Most of the patterns that I'll be talking about were on sale. Some of them, not all of them, were on sale for their release. But this is so pretty. I absolutely love it. It could be a top. It looks like the top can also be a little bit more cropped. But a dress is, I just love it. I love this dress. So this was a good one. And yeah, I was happy to snatch this one up. This next one, you all are not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. But I was influenced again by Miss Dita over there on Instagram. You all know that if you've been following me for any length of time, that I am not a jumpsuit fan. It's just something about it that grosses me out, and I'm thinking, ooh, when I go to the restroom, this pulling it down and it brushing up against the toilet and all this, you know, ugh, or even touching the ground, the top part touching the ground, you know, that whole thing. And I did attempt to make a jumpsuit. I think it was a romper, a shorts, something, whatever, 2 years ago or 3 years ago it might have been, and it was the most ugliest thing. If I can find a picture, I will post it, but I did not like the way, I just didn't like it. And I was like, oh, this was not good. No. But I wanted to try a jumpsuit, but just haven't seen the style that I'm thinking, yeah, that'll work, or, you know, I'll like it, or, you know, that type thing. Until I saw Dita post this picture, and I'll share it right over here. This is called the Caladium jumpsuit pattern by, I believe it's pronounced Karamaya Maui. I know she's over in Hawaii. I believe so. I think so. Oh, I was so influenced. And then, I sat on this one, trust me, for quite a few days, because then I started looking at all her tester versions and everything on the website, on the Karamaya website or Instagram, and I was like, yeah, I can do this. I said, I can do this. I can do this, because I love the fact that the straps are wider, and that so it looked like it'll definitely cover the bra straps. But I like the way Dita looked like she put like a little cami underneath. But then I was thinking maybe a pattern I just picked up from Simplicity was a crop top that had just a little bit off the shoulder. It's sleeveless, but slightly off the shoulder look top that I thought would look cute up under this. And so yeah, I grabbed it, and it was this one I don't think was on sale, but this goes up to a size 30, which was a 56¼ inch bust. But look at, you see there's a lot of ease in there, so as well. But yeah, I thought, yeah, I'm getting this because I want to try this so bad now, so bad now. I think this is so pretty. But yeah, so look out for that, because I am trying it this spring and summer. spring and or summer, or both. We shall see. The next set of patterns that were released were by Closet Core Patterns. They have released their what they're calling their Montreal collection, and I believe it's the Mille end sweatshirt and the plateau joggers. So and it's termed the ultimate loungewear, which I thought, yeah, this is pretty cute. I like that. Obviously looks super comfy, but I really like that top version with that look like drawstring or gather at the waist there. I thought that was really unique, and I thought it was really cute. And you know, Closet Core has the 2 sizing ranges where they go from the 0 to 20 and then 14 to 32. So definitely nice size inclusive. And I thought, again, another comfy pattern set that if that's where you are right now and what you want to put together and have in your arsenal, definitely this is a good set to pick up. Now, this next pattern, I have already been seeing so many versions of this online, but it is the chalk and notch wren blouse and dress, which I thought was so pretty. Plus, this also has a children's version. I think it's called the mini wren. So again, you can do the whole mini-me thing with this pattern. But it's a button front blouse and mini dress. And the dress has a dropped waist with a gathered skirt. And I thought the sleeves on this were really nice and looked really good. I thought this was very pretty, and the versions I've been seeing on Instagram pop up have been very pretty. I like the different styling everybody I've been seeing do it or pull together online. So yes, very nice. Oh, for those who don't know, the cashmerette has come out. I put a note here. Cashmerette Appleton dress is now available in sizes 0 through 16. You all know Cashmerette is another indie pattern company I absolutely love, and I have so many things I made from Cashmerette plus sew-alongs. I will leave that up in the iCards here, but now they're offering it, the Appleton in 0 to 16. And if you have not been following, if you're not on the newsletter, you know that the blazer should be dropping soon. Yeah. Yes, the blazer is coming. It's on its way. And this next pattern is from Forget Me Not Patterns, and it's called the April dress and the Gemma belt. Now, the Gemma belt is free. Well, at least it was at the time, because I picked this up. And I picked this up once I saw different versions of it coming up, and what drew me in was the color blocking option, because when you go on a website you see, because I was looking at the line drawings, I wasn't sure so much by what I was seeing on Instagram about the actual line drawings for this dress. And when I went on the website, you could do color blocking and everything, and the line drawings, this is so cute. I like that the kind of the waist area can be dropped but then gathered, but then when that Gemma belt is around it, it just looks so pretty. But I was like, color blocking, yes, this is so cute. A very pretty A-line dress. And again, spring, summer, y'all just don't know, I want to sew all of the things for spring and summer. I am like so ready for spring and summer sewing, so ready. But anyway, stay tuned for all of that. The next pattern release, now this company is new to me, but I saw somebody I follow on Instagram, I believe it was Dita, that she tested this. This is the Sew and Tell Patterns, the Maybe Doll dress. And so this goes up to a 5X, so nice size inclusive pattern. But I included this because I thought this was a very beginner friendly, again, a nice beginner friendly option. You have the sleeves options on here. You could be a peplum top or it can be a dress, and I thought it's very nice, simple, and cute. And I figure it will be a pretty easy sew. So yeah, go check out Sew and Tell Patterns. Again, they were new to me. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. And so I thought this was really pretty. So I wanted to make sure that I shared that. In other news, I am wrapping up here, just a couple more. If you did not know, Sew Over Patterns have extended the sizing for 4 more of their patterns, which is awesome. One of them is the Pussy Bow blouse, which you all know I have made that before. And yes, I will be, you know, sending my information over so I can get the new size range. But The Pussy Bow blouse is one, the Carrie trousers, the Meredith dress, and the Sylvia robe. So they now all go up to a size 30, which is awesome. So they've extended their sizes for those 4 patterns. And if you probably I know it's well past the time, but I did get a pattern from Sew Over It in the month of March, and it was the Audrey top because it was offered for free on Women's International Day. I think that was March 8th. Yeah, so I did get that because I thought that was really pretty. And yeah, I thought that was really pretty. I love the little tie at the neckline. So the last pattern release I will be talking about today is from Pattern Scout Patterns, and they released their new comfy lounge set, and they also go up to a size 30, which includes D cups as well. But you know, with tees and knits, that's a bit easier to fit as well. Yeah, I thought this was so cute. Another simple, easy pattern for those who are looking for beginner friendly, and if you're interested more so in indie pattern companies, this is one I thought definitely pick this one up because it's another nice comfy lounge set, very easy sew. So yeah, that is it, you guys. That is the Sewing Buzz. I know this was a little bit of a long one. I'm quite excited about everything I was bringing this month. There were a lot of pattern releases, and I didn't touch on, there are so many more patterns that have been released, but these are the ones that I drilled down and thought would be good to bring to the channel. So don't forget to tune in on Sunday. I will have a standalone video where I'm actually going to demo using my table presses, as well as the riser and different things like that, and the rivets and the tools I have, the different accessories that I purchased for those, and why. So you will see that coming up on Sunday. But thank you everybody so much for tuning in. Don't forget, leave down in the comment section below, is there a tool or notion or something you want me to try and demo or whatever here during the Sewing Buzz? Do you have any other questions, anything like that? Definitely leave it in the comment section, and we will have that for the next Sewing Buzz. But also the next Sewing Buzz will be my first Sew Natural Dane sewing chat that I'll add on the end of that video. So the videos won't be as long because now I'll be adding in the sewing chats. But yeah, that's it everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. Have a blessed rest of your week, and we will see you on Sunday. Bye.